Hey guys, Jocelyn here from Fantasia Elegance. I get a lot of questions about how I antique my wires in pieces such as this, where you can see the wire has darker bits and then it's been highlighted on the raised bits to provide this really neat contrast look called antique or patina. And I actually use a product that makes this very simple. Most people use liver of sulfur, which is relatively easy to use. I have something even easier that I'll just show you how I use. It's Midas Black Max from Rio Grande. Again, Rio Grande does not pay me. They probably should for the amount of free advertising I do for them, but just for those who are interested, I will real quickly show you how I use this to give a black finish to my pieces that can then be polished to get that really cool antique look. Anytime you're using this, you do want to be careful. It's got hydrochloric acid in it, so obviously you want to wear disposable gloves. Recommended to even wear eye goggles because this could splash around, get in your eyes. So basically there are two ways you can go about this. I'm also putting out some paper towels here to protect my workstation. You can either just straight up dip your wire in here before you make your piece. That works quite easily. However, you can find that it rubs off on your hands, gets them black while you're working on your piece, so you may want to brush it on afterwards. Caveat to that, if you have something like this, where you can see you have a stone here, you can't antique this after the fact because this will react with the stone, mess things up. Some might be okay depending on the hardness scale. You definitely don't want to do anything porous because again this can eat into your stones, really mess things up for you. So if you want to antique your piece after the fact, I recommend only doing it if you have solid metal, no pearls, stones, beads, wood, nothing like that in your piece. So here's an example of a half-done piece that I have from a different tutorial. If you want to take a look at that, I do have a link to it here. That's showing you how to make this type of pendant. However, I have this piece halfway done to try and alleviate, it's kind of icky working with this oxidized piece, so I got half of it done and I'm going to treat it and then put in the stone and finish it up. So I'm going to slip on my gloves real quick here. And in a situation like this, you want to brush it on. I have just this old brush I don't care about. The metal portion here of it will turn black if it gets in the solution, and it will degrade the bristles over time, so definitely a brush that you don't care about. I'm just going to unscrew this. You also want to be working in a well-ventilated area because this isn't great to inhale. I'm just dipping it into the solution, and we're just going to brush it on. You can see it immediately adds this beautiful, nice dark finish. This works really well on silver. I've also done copper and brass. It's worked quite well. It does say you can use this on gold with a steel applicator. I haven't personally tried that because I don't work with gold, because it's, well, I don't usually work with gold. When I do, I don't really care to antique it. So just brushing this on. And you don't have to use a ton. A little bit goes a long way. This is more expensive than liver of sulfur. However, I bought this bottle about 5 years ago, and it's still going strong. So yeah, you basically just paint the whole thing until it's all turned dark. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, continue on with my piece. After you're done with your piece, you can very simply use a polishing cloth to rub over the raised portions. That will remove the dark and add that beautiful contrast back in. I will put a link in the description for where you can get polishing cloths like this. Fairly ubiquitous item, not too hard to find online. So yeah, that's how I antique my pieces. I kind of feel dumb for even making a tutorial about it. It's so darn simple, but folks have been asking, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Please subscribe for more jewelry tutorials and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching and happy crafting.